Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn October 26, 2024. You can feel enthusiastic and excited about a fresh start today. Mars in harmony with Uranus today energizes and inspires you, positioning you well for a small adventure, sharing ideas, learning something exciting, or connecting with people who inspire and excite you. Romantic opportunities or meeting friends can be in focus and more likely to happen through activities outside of your usual routine. If you're teaching, guiding, or otherwise influencing and inspiring others, your enthusiastic presentation invites people to follow your lead. As such, it becomes a particularly excellent time for networking activities, promotion, or otherwise spreading the word. Today is strong for feeling engaged and empowered. You like to follow your tried and true methods in romance. Yet, today's cosmic energy is cooking up good vibes that will have you fired up for new horizons. Now is a perfect moment to do something spontaneous with friends, especially if you can step outside of your comfort zone or travel. If you do so, you'll find that wondrous new journeys lie before your feet and will propel you in fascinating and awe-inspiring directions. Don't just rest back and wonder what life has to offer. Experience it. You always need to find out where you may end up. Acting on a dream could lead to unusual but not unexpected pathways when Mars in Cancer sextiles Uranus retrograde in Taurus. To a certain extent, you know that an aspiration will take your professional journey in a different direction. However, you may need to find out what this pathway will entail or where it could lead. But that is the fun of it. Do not let the unknowns deter you. Think of the unknowns as endless possibilities that come with taking a risk and pursuing a dream in your professional journey. Today's aspect means you're going to stop to smell the roses whether you like it or not. Bend down and tie your shoelaces. Pull over and check the map. Get into the groove of whatever daily life means to you and just be here now. It's not a time to initiate brand new projects, but rather a time to check in with how you feel about current projects. Regarding your diet, you may want to check whether you're eating enough fruits and vegetables. The vibrations are going to be a little bit difficult and even negative in the days coming up, but some blue skies will progressively come your way. Indeed, this period is under the best auspices and you can now expect to have a happier future both in your personal and professional life. This is the hour to start things up again and you can't miss if you try to make your projects more concrete. It is just as the sun is settling into his first full day in your communication sector that the moon is spending its final hours in your friendship sector aligned with Mars here and at a friendly aspect to Neptune in your relationship sector. A day after Mercury, already in your communication sector and Saturn in your relationship sector peaked, this is further cementing support between the communication and relationship gods while tapping into Mars' passions, competitive and team spirit. This is not just a powerful day for personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building, but a powerful time full stop. After a friendly aspect to Mercury, the planet of communication in your communication sector and to Saturn in your relationship sector yesterday, the moon is ending its monthly visit with a friendly aspect to Neptune there today. This is a preview of a coming together of Mars and Neptune over the weekend, and rather than peak, support for friendship and relationship building is just getting started. Our eyes in the sky. Think of this moment as an invitation to let go of the ordinary and try something that stirs excitement. It doesn't have to be a huge, life-changing move. Sometimes it's those small, thoughtful changes that can make all the difference. Have you ever followed a little nudge to do something you wouldn't normally consider, only to later realize that it opened up new doors or led to some incredible results? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. It might mean taking a different approach to a project, rethinking how you communicate with someone, or even simply organizing your day in a new way. If you felt a little stuck lately or like things have been in a holding pattern, this energy might be exactly the shift you need to break out of that rut. You might find yourself doing something today that surprises even you. This alignment between Mars and Uranus isn't just about sparking new ideas, it's also an invitation to let your creativity flow freely. Whether it's a work-related project, a personal endeavor, or even just your usual to-do list, experiment with letting things flow in an unplanned, organic way. Have you ever felt that moment when, after reading so hard to figure it all out, suddenly everything just clicks because you approached it with a fresh perspective? That's the type of insight Uranus often brings, so be open to taking those leaps, and let yourself be amazed by where they take you. But today's cosmic energy doesn't stop at new ideas and actions. On a deeper emotional level, you might notice some past feelings or memories surfacing out of nowhere. It could be an unresolved situation, a person from your past, or even a random memory that stirs up emotions you thought you'd put behind you. Have you ever found yourself feeling triggered by something that brought up old emotions or unresolved issues? Today's energy is amplifying that experience, giving you a powerful chance to see things differently. Instead of letting these resurfacing feelings overwhelm you, use this moment as an opportunity for growth. Think of it as your own personal reset button, a chance to rise above old emotional patterns and approach things with fresh insight. Maybe you can respond differently this time or see something from a new, more empowered perspective. Yes, it might feel challenging, but remember that you're not the same person you were in the past. You've grown, you've gained strength, and you have the ability to handle things in a way that supports who you are today. Reflect for a moment. Can you remember a time when you stood your ground during a sensitive conversation? Perhaps it wasn't easy, but you stayed true to yourself, communicating clearly and with confidence, even if the discussion was difficult. How did you feel afterward? There's something incredibly satisfying about expressing yourself honestly, and today, that same energy is available to you. The stars are aligning to help you approach conversations, especially those emotionally charged ones, with clarity and confidence. And remember, finding common ground doesn't always happen instantly. Sometimes compromise takes time, patience, and a lot of mutual understanding. You might not walk away with a perfect agreement right away, and that's okay. It's all part of the journey, not just the destination. So trust in the process, and know that by staying true to yourself and giving the conversation the time it needs, you're making progress, even if it feels a bit drawn out. It's not just about the end result, it's about how you handle each step along the way with integrity and honesty. So, as you move through the day, I encourage you to embrace both the adventurous spirit and the emotional insights that today's cosmic energy brings. Take that inspired step towards something new, even if it's just a small shift, and if emotions or memories from the past arise, welcome them as part of your healing journey. There is so much potential for growth today, whether it's in your creative pursuits, your relationships, or your own journey of self-awareness and healing. The universe is supporting you on this path, reminding you that you've got everything you need within you to embrace change, express yourself, and evolve. You've got this.